What up, man? What's going on? Like I said, this is AFN. This is our post game show. Of course, as you know, we know the Falcons, got their ass handed to them in a very embarrassing fashion. But we're here to break it down and be a sober reminder. So, hey, like I said, I got my man to my left. You know what I'm saying? Big Will, the Georgia Reaper. He in the building. Tell him what's up, Big Will.
Hey, what's going on, man?
And below him, we got Coach Unchained. I'm pretty sure Coach was probably hollering on this show. You ought to check out the
I
live.
was the calm one.
You was the calm one. Yeah, I didn't go too crazy either. I was yelling at certain plays. Then we got below me, we got the lock. This lock, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's poppin', man? I'm here.
Not much, man. Um, like I said, as you know, we really, we really lost in terrible fashion and everything like that. And before we get started, though, I'm gonna say this, and a lot of y'all gonna be upset in this comment section right quick. Yeah, we lost, right? Yeah, but this loss right here gonna do two things. It's gonna get the Falcons a wake up, and it's gonna separate the spectators from the real fans. Some of y'all in that comment section, y'all showing y'all spectatorship because if y'all figure that after one loss that you need to fire Arthur Smith, go ahead turn your jerseys in because you missing the whole point. If y'all feel that this game is all on Ritter, go and turn your jerseys in because you're missing the whole point. This was a total coaching offensive letdown. Like I said, we had a couple bad plays on defense, but defense kept giving us opportunities to make plays on the offense. So I mean, hey, it was a bit of loss, but one thing about us over here at AFN, we can take a loss on the chin. We ain't sitting here in our feelings and stuff. But Coach, I'm gonna let you go first, man, because I know you got some got some breakdowns for
Well, jeez, it was a game, man. Listen, third game of the season.
it. Right.
Third game of the season. It they don't like to hear. It happens, man. We had a bad game,
Nobody wins them all. Nobody wins every game, man.
and I said when the schedule came out, this was a game I had a feeling we could lose. We
Hmm.
lost. So, but do I want to win? Hell yeah, I want to win. But I wasn't hyped to say we gonna get. That's why I didn't make no score prediction because I didn't know this game
Right.
here was gonna be a tough game.
Right.
This
Right.
this
Right.
is okay. This is the equivalent of playing yourself.
Coach, bruh, Coach, tell
And
him again.
just imagine you playing chess one time by yourself. Think about this, and you're gonna try to work with one side of the board better than the other. So they just played a better chess game than we played today. Simple as that. They knew it for some reason they ran our plays for us. See what I'm saying? Because the way they play defense is like, we're going to take away this, we're going to take away this. That's why you see
Hmm.
some of the balls thrown so deep. We're not that. I hate to say it, they took away the run game. We can say run the ball. They destroyed our O line today. They destroyed them.
Hmm.
They put so much pressure on the O line, they couldn't do anything. So
Right.
we say Arthur Smith, yeah, he's the head coach, but however, when your O line is getting beat up, there was some ugly play calls. I'm not going to say there were no ugly play calls, but you do what you can try to do. Any given Sunday,
Hmm.
man, anybody can have a bad
Yeah.
game. Anybody can look like pedestrian team. You know what I'm saying? And we look very pedestrian today. It looked like we played
Yeah.
against that game, our fourth string playing against Pittsburgh team. That's how they look
Right.
today.
Right. The main
But don't
issue
just
is
go ahead.
sorry to cut y'all, Coach. The main issue is we went away from what we do, which is run the ball,
We
and
tried.
Detroit being our mirror image, pretty much capitalized on that, and they played our game. In my opinion, we should have ran the ball more. I know it would have been more difficult, but at the same time, that passing game wasn't it. It wasn't it. It wasn't it because people was dropping passes and everything like that. But I ain't gonna get into it like that.
Hold on
I'm gonna let Will.
one more
Oh,
time.
go ahead. Will.
I just looked at the game, the condensed part of the game. They were stacking 8 the box almost every time. We wasn't gonna run the ball well. They were stacking the box. I think if we would have did more, I ain't gonna call it screen, but check downs, or we did like what Mike they were talking about in their chat about the RPO. RPO would have killed this team today, but that's
Yeah.
not our
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah.
That's not
Right.
our offense. So
Right. Go ahead, Will.
Big Will.
Yeah.
Will, you there?
Hey, what's up? It's on me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm blaming this goddamn loss on Arthur Smith. But damn sure, I'm going the whole opposite direction. I'm blaming it on Arthur Smith. Because the team was not prepared. We was not prepared heading down there. We still had the same problems in the trenches in the first half of the game like we've been having the first 2 games. The defense showed up in the second half, but the offense never fucking showed up. Never fucking showed up. The play calling was goddamn suspect as hell, bro. We come out passing the ball 3 straight times on the first drive. Come on, man. That's unacceptable, man. We know what we do well. This the same coach that came on the sideline and said, we finna run the piss out the damn ball. We didn't do that shit today. Then he was being too cute. He had Bijan getting the ball too many times in this fucking game. What the hell is Algier, man? Algier is your 5 starter. You bring that man out there to bust some fucking heads. He didn't bring that man out there to do that. The times he was bringing Algier out, Detroit already know Algier was finna get the fucking ball. We was predictable today. We was very predictable today. And we took that loss because of Arthur Smith. I'm gonna have to say it. I'm gonna have to give it to him. And it was at the point where Desmond Ritter was so flustered, he started doing the Matt Ryan. He started seeing ghosts. He was overthrowing guys. He was throwing behind guys. Yes, Desmond Ritter had a bad game also. The offensive line could not block worth of shit. They could not block worth shit. True enough, Detroit was sending 5+ people every goddamn play. But all they did took the same game plan that Carolina did against us and ran it back again the whole game. We wasn't prepared for that game, man. And that what pissed me off. We wasn't prepared for that game.
Well, the only thing is when like Coach said, when you kind of like playing yourself, you should have they should have ran the ball because like, okay, I'll give you for instance that I'm gonna give
We
you for
wasn't
instance
playing outside of one because we didn't even do what
that
the hell we're supposed to do.
that's what I'm saying though. Because when Jesse Bates made that interception and made a momentum shift, the first thing I said was because we were so close, we were in their territory, we should have run the ball. You don't drive down and then pass it. I get it if the optics and stuff. When if you gonna play yourself head to head. Give them what they giving you. And in my opinion, we tried to play Jared Goff's game and it didn't work. It didn't work. Jared
We
Goff
tried
in
to
that.
be too cute. We tried to
Yeah,
be
we
too
can.
cute.
So what you got, a lot?
I mean, y'all said everything, man. But I honestly feel like Will mentioned, man. We didn't do what we do best as far as running the ball. I think the game plan, of course, like I said, um, I guess they wanted to try to. Somebody mentioned something about how Arthur Smith. They were talking about the media justifying some of the play calling. When they saying we were not throwing the ball enough. We're not getting pitched the ball. The fantasy people and stuff. And I guess he went down there and felt like we'll do the opposite. They're gonna be expecting the run, so let's pass.
Hmm. Right.
So that's why they was stacking the box like that. Like he said, that there was a good point when he mentioned about they did exactly what Carolina did, but they effectively did it better. And they did it the entire game, and then they
Yeah.
had game changers on their team. as far as on the defense and on the offense. It's just what it is. Now I said it. Our defense did stand up a couple of times, and we were put in position to make plays. Like we were put in position. I
Mhm.
hands up to our defense. Our defense, we did mess up a couple of times, but we kept it the game almost to a point where we can still, come off with this dub. And I think with those other games that we had when we had those slow starts and we had those games where we would come back and all that stuff, it was just
Mhm.
that they were just a little bit too much for us. But I just want to point this out, and did nobody mention this? So I'm gonna point this out. That dude, Fox, they punter, is a
Yeah.
hell of a punter. He
Yep.
made it to a point where every time our offense got the ball, we was damn near starting like it was a kick, like it was a kickoff. We had to go the length of the field.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say nothing more about that. They was sacking the hell out of Ritter. We was 1-7 on third down. Man, we wasn't completing on third down, and they
But
punter was pinning us in our own, not on end zone, bro. It's just
well,
it was
the,
all
the
bad.
the the thing about this is we needed this loss because for a young team, for a young squad like this, especially on offense, you need to know where you need to fix stuff. You need to know what you need to wake up on, and you need to be reminded of how you got to 2-0. Now you 2-1. Now a lot of us called out 12-5 and 13-4, which is cool. 2-1, we good. I'm gonna put it to you like this in context. If our defense didn't make adjustments at all, we could have ended up like Miami, the Miami game. We could have ended up like the Broncos, 20-70. Like for real, for real. Y'all in the comment section losing y'all shit. We could have lost 20-70. Like, let's put this into perspective. We 2-1. This is the third game of the season. Technically, y'all gotta
Hey,
understand something. Y'all gotta
hey,
understand
one,
something.
but check this out though.
Yo,
You just said the defense made adjustment. What the
yeah.
fuck did the offense do? Because it wasn't adjusting to the fucking game. Because we sure was getting the
Well,
same thing that we was getting the first half. We was getting
we
that
we
same
got
exact
arrogant.
play.
We got arrogant. That's the thing people got to understand. We got arrogant. We got cute. Like I said, if you look at the games with Detroit, the past games, golf was killing people with the passing game. Why? Because they can do that. They're used to that. That's part of their identity. The Falcons start off run first, and then you open up with play action pass. And like Coach said, in this instance, you would have to make the RPO adjustment. That's not us. You know what I'm saying? So when it got to a certain point to where Arthur was like, okay, we're gonna try it to see if it works, see if it works. It's like you did games against teams like Detroit when we similar, you can't try to see if something works. You gotta go with what you know works. Now if that don't work, okay, fine. They just got y'all number. But also too, the execution and all of that stuff, look, it was just bad all the way around. But this right here is a sober waking up moment for them. Now the thing is that I want to see is what we gonna do next week. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It
We
showed a
gonna have
lot
to.
that
Because
it
it's
showed a lot
gonna be
that
jet
Arthur
lag
Smith
anyway,
them
so they don't expect no high flying. It's gonna be jet lag, so they're
this
gonna be running. Go see
this
Algier this
show a
time.
lot that Arthur Smith them be listening to these news clippings. This showed me a lot that these motherfuckers be listening to the news clipping because he came out throwing the ball off the rip. Kyle Pitt had what, 9 fucking targets?
9.
Hmm.
Come on, bro. He wasn't playing his game plan. He was trying to please the crowd. And he got outside himself. Coach, I can't hear you, coach. You on mute, coach. You on mute.
All right,
Coach. Oh,
I got,
yeah,
I got you.
there you go.
Okay, think about this. I'm gonna go on another take
I'm gonna
about this.
let y'all talk. I'm finna go get the paperwork real quick. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
All
I'm
right.
I'm gonna take another angle about what Will just said. Okay, Will just said that he's listening to the media. Okay, that's possible. But could he be listening to the media like, okay, this is what happened when y'all do it your way? Think about this.
Hmm.
This game didn't really okay. All games matter. But this game
Right.
really didn't matter. You hear what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you. Let me do it my way. Not y'all. This is what y'all want to see. So I gave you what you want. So now
I
it's
see
back
what
to
you're
my point.
right.
I'm gonna do it my way.
Yeah, I
And
see what you're saying.
people are looking at things. Coaches are like that, man. They hear the media. Coaches are like, I'm gonna prove that you're not right. And Arthur Smith, he's petty like that.
Look at his
Mm-hmm.
post game. Wait till he say in the post game, and if he say something like, "Hey, I was just giving y'all what y'all wanted," you know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted us to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
And look. I started looking at his post game press. Arthur Smith is not apologizing for this loss. And the one thing I haven't heard him say I haven't because I only got maybe about 15 minutes in. Arthur Smith ain't not one time sat there and said this is on me. He's not gonna sit up there and apologize for this loss because, like I
They
said,
look terrible, man.
yeah, yeah. I mean, but see that's the thing though. We all were screaming, "Why weren't you going with the run game?" We got that. But at the end of the day, y'all got to realize too, there are gonna be some losses that none of us like. Period. Period. And at the end of the day, if you a fan, you got to be able to take that loss on the chin. Yeah, you can ridicule the team all you want to, but at the end of the day, man, that ain't gonna really change their tune. Arthur Smith gonna do what they want to do, regardless, right, wrong, or indifferent. They
Can I
gonna do what they
mention
want
something?
to do.
Can I mention something?
Yeah.
Y'all quarterback y'all wanted, Lamar Jackson, he lost against Indiana.
uh,
Just saying.
Justin Fields is losing right now.
Again,
31-0 at halftime.
Yes. Yeah, again. So,
New Orleans lost.
and they
They lost
quarterback hurt.
17-0 in the fourth quarter. I'm just saying.
And they quarterback is hurt. Derek Carr hurt.
James Winston there.
So
Oh, 31. No, that ain't the right score. What the fuck?
nah.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Yeah.
positive to
So they
take
trying to
from
get 90 points.
yeah,
Not
That ain't right. Oh,
so the
another thing.
positive to
So
take from this game.
one more score. Dallas 21-10. They
They
lose.
win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 31-0. Oh, good. 31-0. Good gosh.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Second quarter? Yeah. Nah. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
And the dog was no
Panthers.
starting
See,
quarterback.
and the oh gosh.
Mm, mm, mm.
Seahawks, Panthers 13, Seahawks 12.
Mm-hmm.
Without Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm.
He's hurt mentally. They talking about his ankle, but I think it's his mental. He's not engaged. Engaged. They just came out with some BS ankle injury that they said he had.
The one thing I said before the game, and I said it on a couple shows ago, I said going into this game, we got to play smart football. We got to play smart football because a team like Detroit, number one, you can't take them. You can't take them lightly. But at the same time, I've watched their past games, and yeah, they're not. You seen it from the kickoff. The
They got
team
chemistry.
came out
Oh,
amped.
yes.
They were amped, and I'm like, yeah, we all say, yeah,
They
this is gonna be
young.
a fight.
They young too.
Yeah, they're young.
They
Much
young
younger
too.
than us.
They're
Much younger
young, but
than us.
they're young, but it's just like King said on the other show with Mike and them. They stuck to their identity.
Yeah, that's key.
That's the big difference.
I,
They stuck to their identity.
I said it in the chat during the live showing for Coach Them. I said we wasn't playing our game, bro.
No, we weren't.
We weren't playing our
Not at
game.
all.
That's just what it is. I don't know what it was. I don't know why, but we was not playing our game.
See, why? And I said this to Coach and Will and Blackberry. We was trying to out Detroit.
Out Detroit. Yeah, that was dope. That was the truth
Mm-hmm.
though. Because the way I see it,
mean, you're right.
Yeah, it was like you're trying to beat Detroit, man. And
plus we really get no pressure. We didn't even hit. We hit the guy a couple times.
No.
There was no sack. There's no
pressure.
way in the hell we shouldn't have had no sacks on damn Jared Goff. There's no way. Again, There was a lot of holding going on that wasn't getting called.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta play through that diversity of that. That's just something that we ain't gonna get right now.
So you think
Yeah.
you think it's like a mental thing too? Like that, I felt like they had a mental breakdown.
Oh yeah,
When stuff wasn't going the way that they wanted, and you thought you can come back. When you came back in the fourth quarter, you like, oh, all the other games we shut them down in the fourth quarter.
Well,
This be the same thing.
They wasn't prepared, Ty. They wasn't prepared, man.
Once Cool missed that field goal, I knew it was over. We had no chance.
Yeah,
we had the.
Because our defense held. Our defense held us.
We had to play the refs and Detroit.
Yeah.
But that field goal missed, took all that comeback out.
Go ahead, Coach.
If Cool made that field goal, it sparks the team.
Right.
If you look at this, if you look at the player when they missed that field goal, the energy just went up their body. You can
even Arthur Smith, you can see his facial expression. Yeah. He was shaking his hand. He was
and the players see what the coaches do. So the players lose that mindset when they see what the coaches do. The coach's reactions can dictate the whole game.
Did you check out how Bijan Robinson was running at the end of the game? Like he wasn't even putting no effort in.
Mm-hmm.
No cap.
No, look, put it like this.
He do not need to be started. He do not need to be started.
He's a first round pick.
I don't care about no first round pick or none of that.
He's gonna start anyway.
You just got to live with that, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna start anyway.
Here's the deal. We can pick individual players. We can pick the coaching. We went away from what we do, and that's the main reason why we got beat. Because at least we'd have still been in the game. I'm saying I'm gonna stand on that. We went away from what made us win. We came back in them games because we started to run the ball. We saw the passing game wasn't working. And when the passing game wasn't working, the first thing we did, okay, let's go back to what we good at. That's the problem. The mentality, and then K Styles and them said it on their show. The mentality shift. Yeah, them refs called some bogus calls on us. Okay, we won. We in the other games, we went back and we did what we did. Every time we got down or got behind or something went wrong, we went back to what made us what we were. When you get away from what you do and you try to play their game, number one, you're in their house. Number two, this is the first time this group has been on the road. So you got a lot of stuff going against you. And then on top of that, they're coming off a loss they felt that was just disrespectful. So they playing with a chip on their shoulder. We coming off a two-win game streak.
Comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot different.
Can I
go back to what I said? They wasn't prepared.
But look,
you just said everything you had to say then about them coming off a loss. We being on the road. We was on a win streak. So we went up there all high and mighty, think we're gonna be cute instead of being fucking prepared.
Yeah, I get you on that. Like I said, you're right. We was not prepared.
And I want to say something in the fans' sake. When we was getting them dubs and they was complaining, they should be happy that we lost, right?
Mm-hmm. They should be happy.
They should be happy that we lost, right? They should be talking about getting rid of Ritter and benching them, and they shouldn't be talking about firing Arthur Smith. They should be talking about shit. All right, finally. But when we was winning, it was like they was complaining how we was winning.
They gonna complain no matter what because they got jelly in their butt.
He said jelly. Yeah.
Oh, what, Coach?
People complain. Yeah, I think it's funny. I do. I think
it's hilarious, man.
That's why I ain't got that to say because I think it's kind of funny about this whole scenario about this loss, man. This game.
Well, I mean, you know how that is. Like Will said, they was complaining when we won. Now they want individual people gone, and this player ain't this and this. It's a collective. We keep telling y'all it's a team game. It's a team game. Now, one individual on this team today can take the blame because it was a collective. It was a collective. We did not play good as a team.
Nah,
go the other way on that.
I'm about to say it's when you take an L, it's
right here, boy.
Yeah, when you take an L, it's the coach and the quarterback. Those are the first two who get.
Always.
Well, I get the blame, but I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna break it down. Y'all can disagree with me or not. Arthur Smith can't go out there and catch for Bijan and the rest of them. Arthur Smith can't go out there and throw for Ritter. He can't go out there and block for the defense. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I get that. I get that they're the scapegoats. I understand that, but basically, when like okay,
What's the key?
Arthur Smith couldn't go out there and make Zoe do his job.
I
He
got a
can't.
question, man.
Go
I
ahead.
got a question. Do you believe that our defense played better than our offense?
Yeah.
Second half.
So,
Second half. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
second half,
First
definitely.
half,
Yeah.
so
when they
do you
had those 13 points,
right?
that
So do
still would
you?
have
Yeah.
won
They
the
have.
game.
Yeah.
So I'm just
So do,
It'd have been far worse.
yeah. So it would be far worse. So we would say the defense did what they needed to do. We're back at
Mhm.
square one with our offense then. Our offense wasn't prepared.
Right.
Because even if we didn't
You're
get
right.
any pressures, we didn't get pressures like that during other games either. But we still held our own, which is what the defense did. So we got to look at the offense. If we're going to blame anybody,
Right.
I would say the offense, execution on the offense.
And I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because I'm a backtrack on that. What did the defense do different in the second half that they did in the first half?
Pressure.
They were really
They brought
they
pressure.
started stunting. They
Brought
started
pressure.
stunting. They
not that
always do
much.
stunts. Now, who is it? Richie
Yeah.
Grant was coming on those free blitzes,
If he didn't get
Yeah.
like that,
but he didn't get that though.
Hey, you know what? I'm about
What?
tired of Richard Grant in the starting lineup too. I'm about ready to try the Ricky out or something.
who you gonna put in there?
Richie boy, I swear to God, boy.
Who you gonna put in there?
I
But
swear.
you know what the difference was in the first half and the second half? Two things. They calmed down, number one, and number two, they went to what they did well. You know what I'm saying? They started paying more attention to their coverage. Like I said, you saw Grady. Grady knocked them two dudes. He got pissed off and knocked them two dudes down and went to work.
Or that was
They
at
started
halftime.
to yeah. They started to focus on. They started to settle down and focus on. Okay, let's focus on playing our game. And then, as you see, Jesse Bates made his play. The offense didn't make that adjustment to where they started playing their game. The offense kept trying to do what they thought was cool.
So
That's the difference.
so we can say,
They kept trying to be cute. They kept trying to
Yeah,
be cute.
they kept trying to be cute.
and people don't. I don't think people giving Ritter enough credit that he still is a rookie and he's still in development. This is
They
one
don't
of those
care.
development stages as well. Because he was frustrated with himself going when he didn't make that pass, and it seemed like he was. It's almost as if he got to a point where he was doing the not going through his progressions. You know what I'm saying?
He got
You only
rattled.
see one
He
person.
got
He'll
rattled.
drop
He was
back
getting hit
London,
so much.
drop back London, drop back Pitts, drop back Pitts. It's like if the play, it's like he wasn't going through his progression.
But your
Yeah,
receivers
and
ain't getting.
I'm the
They're
biggest
not getting clear either, though, man.
Ritter supporter.
Mm-mm.
They wasn't getting clear
I'm
either.
the biggest Ritter supporter.
We can
Huh?
say all that, but they wasn't getting open.
No, they weren't. That's why he was holding the ball. He wasn't holding the ball just to be holding it. He was holding it
They
because they
wasn't getting
weren't
open.
getting open.
He's
And
not
that
gonna
I'm
make
gonna
that
tell you,
mistake you.
Hold
He's not
on.
gonna force you.
No. We're not gonna do that. It was
Yeah.
plenty play these boys
Yeah.
were open and Ritter missed the throw.
Yeah, he
He
missed
He
him,
missed
bro.
the throw, but I'm saying he's not
threw
going.
low.
He's not a
He
forcer. He's
overthrew
not
a
going. He's
couple
not
of
Matt Ryan. He's not going to force the ball.
no, he's not.
Ritter was
You got to look at
Ritter
that.
was
You want him
getting
to force
hit.
the ball.
He was getting hit, so he was getting fluttered, frustrated from getting hit so
That's
much.
that's true.
And that throw him off. That's what I'm gonna say on that.
That
Throw
that's
him off.
and that's true. And that's true. But at the same time, you gotta understand when your offense is all out of rhythm, it don't matter. Plus, if that O line don't protect you, it don't like Drew said on his show, it don't matter who you had back there. The way they was getting at Ritter, it doesn't matter. If you're because we all understand in the passing game, it takes more on your O line to hold up than it does in the run game because it's like
Okay,
they're
but look, let me
backpedaling.
ask you a question right here, Warren. Let me ask you a question. Ain't it the quarterback job to make checks at the line, right?
Right,
Now we stated earlier that Carolina were bringing 5+ men every fucking play, every play.
right, right.
Why did Ritter not make the adjustment and say, okay, we got blitzes coming, so I need my hot route to be right here on the inline so I can get that slant or that out route quick while they coming from that side, so I can throw it right behind the pressure. That's
Two
an
things.
easy 7
It
to
doesn't
8
always work
yards
that
every
way.
play. Every play.
Well,
That's
see,
coach. You're a coach now. You
It
can
doesn't
make
always work that
adjustment.
way. I hear what
I
you're
didn't see
saying.
no
You're correct.
adjustment.
You're correct, but it doesn't always work that way, man.
right. And plus,
Hands up.
now let me
Coach
ask you,
O,
what were
hands
they
up.
doing?
It's not gonna
They
happen.
was all right. If you said they took a page out of Carolina's book, what was Carolina doing that had Ritter kind of like on his heels for a little bit? What were they doing most of the game?
They was rushing them.
Speed
They
rush,
was
right?
blitzing. The same thing.
Okay.
The same thing
Okay.
that Detroit just did. They took the
Okay.
whole
Now,
Carolina playbook and did the same thing.
okay. Now, if your O line ain't already holding up and they're doing what Carolina did, don't you think that ain't gonna give Ritter enough time to make all them adjustments like that?
No, you got to make your pre-snap adjustment and your in play adjustment. Those
Right,
are the rules of the quarterback.
right,
He wasn't making
but
those adjustments. He wasn't.
those are the rules. But in space, when you're moving, sometimes them rules go out the window. Them rules go out the window, especially if they got men collapse in that pocket. Them
Guys,
rules go out the window
Come in
sometimes.
at.
routes.
That's where your instinct come in at right now. And his instincts was
Actually,
fluttered because he was getting hit so much. So he wasn't thinking straight. He was just saying, I got to get the ball out because, hey, these motherfuckers hitting me.
Yeah.
But
They
no,
hitting the shit out of me, so I got to get the ball out.
That
That's
O
what
line
he
was
was
getting
thinking.
work
He
though.
was,
But okay, and then so if you worried about that, then why not run the ball?
That O
If
line
if
was
if
that O line
if
was
that
trash.
if that speed rush if that speed rush is affecting your passing game, why not run the ball? Because if you saw when we ran the ball, it took a lot out of that speed rush. It gave them options. May have been maybe 2 seconds.
Because
That
it was
go
It
back
gave
them
them
into what I
options.
said
overdoing.
about Arthur Smith, though. That go back into what I said. Why is Arthur Smith fault? Because he didn't do that adjustment to get them boys from rushing his ass off. Rush at them motherfucking speeding at his ass, and we got there make room for Ritter to make his throws, bro. But Ritter was getting hit too much, and he couldn't think straight, bro.
What you got, Coach?
All right. I'm looking at this. We got to realize also they have a defensive coach too, right? He's a good. He's a damn good defensive coordinator.
Sure is.
So what was going on in this game right here? If you look at it, you talk about doing those adjustments and checking. He was checking, but when he was checking, they was jumping that route every time.
They were sitting on routes too.
They spied Bijan that whole game.
Yeah.
They spied him.
Yeah, they did that. They knew.
They go back.
Tyler.
They go back to what I said earlier, Coach. They was targeting Bijan too much in that game. That goes right back to what I said earlier.
They was spying everybody who's coming out that backfield, man.
When Tyler came out, it was predictable with Tyler though, because how he was using Tyler. When Tyler came out, you knew he was getting the ball.
Well, again, this is
so how can you adjust to that? I'm just saying.
You adjust to it by not doing how Arthur Smith. No. You adjust to it by how Arthur Smith was doing play calling earlier. He was giving Bijan the ball too many times, so they knew when Algier was coming in the game, he was a change of pace back, and he was gonna get the ball. It ain't hard to realize after that the way
they
he was
do a lot with
plays.
Bijan and with Tyler in the game.
well. So what you're saying is pretty much you would have No. Well, so what you're saying is you would have you being a play caller would have went with the RPO instead of what we were doing now, correct?
Man, I would have
Because because the RPO would have been
2 back sets. I didn't see a lot of 2 back sets. I didn't see no diamond set. He didn't do none of that. You got to throw the defense out. You didn't use your weapons the way you're supposed to use your weapons this game. You really did. You handcuffed yourself. You could have had Bijan and Azure out there at the same time. You didn't do a lot of Cole. He ain't doing
you couldn't put like this. Well, you couldn't have done all of that if your O line isn't holding up. That's the whole point. That O line dictates what you can do with your plays, because if that O line is not stopping them defenders from getting on your quarterback or even your running backs, they're gonna blow up 80% of those plays. And that's why he didn't do
The
that.
offensive line went doing that 2 weeks ago. One, so he's supposed to make them adjustment. 2 weeks ago,
but these are two different teams too. Because if that's the case, then we would have been able to come back on Detroit. But Detroit, like I said, is kind of like a mirror image of us. So you got to play them. You have to play them in a different way.
So I got a question for you. Hold on.
He gonna hold.
I mean, you entitled to feel how you feel, man. I mean, I get it. It's a terrible loss.
We're not gonna blame Ryan Nielsen.
Ryan Nielsen made adjustment. Ryan Nielsen made adjustment.
But all the points were scored in the first half when he did make adjustment. You understand what I'm saying? They had 13 points in the first half. We lost 13-3. If they didn't score, we lost. I'm just saying.
But Arthur Smith didn't make no adjustment. I'm just saying. I'm
you can't if your offensive line ain't working, you ain't gonna get no damn points.
Y'all look, it's Arthur Smith and Desmond Ritter supporter. I'm gonna call it straight. I'm gonna shoot straight from the hip like it is. He supposed to make them adjustment. He's an offensive line guy. He's supposed to make them adjustment. He see his offensive line get ate up. You make those adjustments, bro.
Well, like I said, I can agree he didn't make adjustments, but the main thing is, like you said, if you don't go with what you don't go with what wins you games, and the team gets your number, it is what it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day.
Hold on, Warren. Let me say this. Let me say this. It don't matter if you make adjustments if your players are not executing. It doesn't matter.
Right.
That's football execution. It ain't.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying, man. That's why I said it was all bad, man.
We not finna hit it like that. So y'all finna sit here and tell me.
I'm gonna hit it like that.
Y'all hold up. Y'all finna sit here and tell me Arthur Smith called a good game well enough for them to execute.
I'm not.
That's what y'all telling me.
Okay. No, we didn't say that. We said the players gotta execute. What I'm saying is, even if Arthur Smith don't make adjustments, whatever plays are put out there, it's still the player's responsibility to make those plays, regardless of whether the coaching is bad or coaching is good. If a quarterback throws you the ball and you a tight end or you're a running back that can catch out the backfield, it is your job to be able to catch, hold, and make the play. And some of those plays they didn't make. Yes, he didn't make any adjustments. Yes, we went away from the run game, but execution had played a part in it. Because if that was the case, then like I said, when Jesse Bates got that intel, and we got within range to score a touchdown, what happened?
We had lost that game before they even.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying from the optics of it. I'm just saying for the optics of it, we had another opportunity to score. I'm not saying we would have won the game on that score, but the execution wasn't there, so we had to settle for a field goal. That's the whole thing.
So you're saying we was like a shell of ourselves?
I already had said. Go ahead, Ty. My bad, bro. Go ahead, Ty.
No, I was gonna say y'all was saying like we're like a shell of ourselves, and then because you gotta think about it like you gotta think about it like this. It's like we went back to what struggles we had last year. It made it seem like we were the same team we was last year. We were struggling to get points in the red zone. You know, the defense not holding up. There was no offense. That looked like last year's Falcons.
We actually been the best. We actually been the best red zone team in the league this year.
Yeah. But they look like last year's team though.
But
man, listen, when you got a defense that has your number, no matter what the hell you do in a game.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know.
That's what happened. They had our number today. So we try to make all these others the blame. Hold on, let me finish. You're trying to blame everybody, trying to blame certain things. They had our number. It happens any given Sunday. You guys keep forgetting that motto y'all always use, any given Sunday. That's what it was today. Deal with it.
Right.
It was any given Sunday, but if you go look back at them plays, you had guys.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying.
Execute, bro.
But that's.
But Big Will, the thing is though.
And that goes back to what I said. It goes back to the coaching that wasn't prepared. They wasn't prepared. It goes back to the coaching.
That's possible. Every week, everybody ain't prepared though, man. That you saying exactly what we said. Every week, things can happen. Every week, everybody ain't prepared.
But the thing is, the thing.
I'm sorry. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, Warren. They get paid to be prepared, right? What's time they just say?
Right.
It's the game.
The thing is though, now it's a lesson learned. The thing you got to look at now is how do we bounce back?
I'm glad we lost this game myself.
Yeah, but but look, I look at it like this: it's an early season loss. It's a lesson early in the season, and two now, it ain't a division rival.
That's the point right there.
That is not a division rival.
They're not in
But
there.
That's
that's a conference loss though.
That's a conference
That
loss.
can
Yeah.
play a big part at the
It
end of
could.
the year.
It
If
could.
if
it
you
might
lose to
it
this guy and that can play a big part
It
at the end of
could.
the year. This
Yes, it
conference.
can. It can.
yeah it could, but like you said, that's any loss. Any loss can come back and bite you. Any loss can come back, whether it's in your division or not. But it's a lesson that they had to learn as a young team. Why? Because remember, most of the guys on this team right now really didn't play with last season. So they all got to take that loss. The thing is, how do they bounce back? Do they bounce back and make them adjustments? Do they bounce back and go back to what they good at, which is the run game? And do they learn from it so that they don't? So that if another team decide, hey, we're gonna play the same way, are they gonna change what they do or implement something different? That's what matter right now.
I would say this. We already had said, earlier in our takes about the game what was gonna happen.
Hmm.
We said if we didn't jump on them early, we was gonna
Mm-hmm.
lose this game. We
Mm-hmm.
did not
Right.
jump on them early. We lost this game.
Right.
That's it.
Hmm.
And execution and everything
Yeah,
in play.
we
Defense
lost the
had our number.
trenches. We
We
lost the
didn't.
trenches.
Yep, we didn't do what we needed to do. We lost this game. That's how I see it.
Yeah. So
Offensively,
yeah.
defensively, whatever. I mean, I would have wanted to at least score some touchdowns, but Jesus, boy.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I
what I'm
said,
saying.
we
And
just
that's
look
what
like
I'm saying.
last year. We look
Top,
like last year team kicking field goals again, bro.
You didn't
Yeah.
lose by 50.
Yeah.
I ain't going there by how much a loss is a loss.
You ain't losing
I'm
by
saying
34 in the first
I'm
half.
saying we looked at the exact same.
Want to keep going?
We looked at the exact same at the first 3 games we played. We looked at the
Uh,
exact same.
Exactly,
Ain't
we
nothing
did.
changed. Ain't nothing.
We just
And
didn't
think
jump
about
on them. We
this.
said it.
We've been
We didn't jump on them
giving up
early.
20 points a game. We gave up 20 points. We just didn't score none over.
Yeah.
Nobody got over 20 points still.
and it ain't like I said. For me, it don't bother me because it's part of the game, man. Like I said, like I'd
It
rather
don't
take the
bother me.
loss. I'd rather take this three. I'd rather take week 3 loss than to be week 9, week 10, or something like that.
But
And
hey,
it's a
you ain't
game to decide
understanding
we
me,
get in the
Juan.
playoff.
You ain't understanding me. I accept the loss if we
Oh
lost
yeah,
playing our game. If we
Yeah.
lost
yeah,
playing our game,
yeah, yeah.
the point
I
that we
feel you
didn't
on
play
that.
our game and we lost, that's a whole different thing, bro. It's like we gave them a win. That's a different state. I can accept a loss. You know what I'm saying? I can accept a loss, but if you lose the way he just did by how the play calling he was doing, trying to be pretty, then I can't accept that, bro.
Well,
Nah,
That's the part I
and
can't
that's something,
accept.
and that's something he got to swallow as a head coach. I mean, that just is what it is. It's at the end of the day, if you know that if you know when you preach that we gonna the run game, gritty, physical football, and you go away from it, then you got to eat that. You got to eat it. You know what I'm saying? I was preaching that for a while. Like, look, we should have run the ball. Period. I said that in the Green Bay game, and I said that in the Panthers game. We run the ball.
I
Every
got
time we run the ball, it played in our favor. This time it just didn't happen.
I got a question for you though. I just got a scenario. What if we try to run the ball 34 times and still didn't do anything? What's the first thing we should have done throwing the ball? You're gonna have
No,
the same
that's not what he
No, let me
that's
finish.
not what
You
he
had
said though.
I know,
What he
what
said.
I'm saying, but that's what would have been said.
Oh, yeah.
No,
True
That's
enough.
what would have
that's
been
not
said.
what I'm talking about. Y'all know, like I said,
No,
y'all know
I hear
I'm
what
the
you're saying,
I
but
biggest
get what you're saying.
advocate.
that's
I
what
get
would
Hey,
have
what you're
been
saying,
hey,
said.
Ricky.
hey, hold up. Let me get this. D. Lawton, what you talking about? What you talking about? I don't know. I'm doing a lot of talking, but I ain't saying nothing. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. Cause you a spectator. You a spectator. Cause I guarantee you right now, while you sitting over there running off at the mouth or whatever, you about ready to give up the season. Cut it out, bro. If you paid attention to anything we said, if you paid attention to anything we've been saying in these shows or whatever, we all have said this numerous times that the Falcons should stick to what they're good at, which is running the ball first. Cut it out, bro. Like I said, you can miss me with that. Y'all spectators in here in y'all feelings and stuff like this, belly aching, whining and crying about it. I'm gonna say this, and you ain't gotta like it. Belly aching, whining and crying about it is not gonna give us back a win. It's a loss. Take it on the chin, and then we go to the next game.
No.
All you need to know is what we gonna do next week
Is run the damn ball
to fix it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Whining and crying and bitching about it not gonna get us the win. If you don't like what the Falcons are doing, you ain't gotta look at them. Nobody putting a gun in your head for that. Nobody. And I'm not changing my tune. I'm not about to sit up here and cry about it again. It sucks that we lost. And even with Big Will being as passionate as he is, he ain't bitching about it. He just stating the facts. We went away from what works. So y'all can miss me with that. Y'all can miss me with that. Y'all be the same ones running around here throwing pom-poms and they're talking about when the Falcons win, talking about I knew my team could do it, bro. We gonna have losses. What did we say? What did we say? We said 12-5 and 13-4. It's 2-1. Calm down. Go get you some alcohol. Go take you a nap or something.
Go
And the fact that you say I don't make no sense to you because you ain't trying to understand. So I'm not talking to a brick wall. You excused. So back to the stuff. Like I said, we gotta focus on what we gonna do, you know what I'm saying, next game or whatever, because like I said, we playing the London game. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we gotta focus on. So
early in the morning.
right. Man.
9:30?
Yeah.
9:30?
Yeah.
That's 6:30 for me.
Ugh.
Tom, coach. It's like you getting up for work.
Hey, hold on. Now, Warren, I know you were getting on old boy or whatever, but I'm still on Arthur Smith ass. I'm coming at that ass. I'm coming at that
I mean,
ass.
that's cool, bro.
Hey, look,
I mean,
look, check this out. Now, I'm the type gonna praise them when they do good, and I'm gonna goddamn front them when they do bad. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way I got to be. I got to see it from that eye view. You feel what I'm saying? So, like,
I mean, look, that's your right, bro. That's your right.
We wasn't prepared. If the defense and the offensive trenches came out the same way we did the first 2 weeks of the season, we wasn't prepared, bro. Because that means we're not making an adjustment that we coming out the same way. This defensive line is not what we thought they were. I'm not seeing it. We had zero sacks.
Didn't I say that a long time ago before the season started?
We had 0 sacks today, bro. Zero. I don't know if the rotation they got going is what, I don't know, but they got to change it. Some ain't right. Maybe you need to put Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree maybe need to go. Nah, he actually showed up today. Somebody need to rotate.
Yeah. Bud did good.
Did they go 3-4? They was going 3-4, right?
No, they was in the 4-3. Well, 3-4, yeah.
No, they was in 3-4.
Yeah, with Bud it's a 3-4, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
But what you said is right. We need to make that adjustment and get this win next week. If I mean, like, bro, because this was unacceptable today, bro. I'm just be real with you. This was unacceptable today. Like I said, I can take a loss losing the way you play ball, but not the way he called the game today. I can't take that. That's what I'm saying.
Well, just expect from history, when it's jet lag involved, they don't really throw the ball because people ain't really on time, so they really just do basic stuff like running the ball. So expect to see Algier.
I see what you did there.
But
yeah.
That's in my aunt voice right there. I see what you did there.
Yeah, but expect to see Algier because he didn't get his due today, and I ain't like that at all.
So why get him?
Hold up, man. My boy Ant pissed off on that. Go get off your chair, Ant. Go get off.
Good. I don't say what I have to say.
Execution, damn it, and that's it.
Everybody, we still gotta remember this is just game 3.
Game 3.
That's all I'm saying, Coach. That's all I'm saying.
We got 14 more games to go, man. We'll be
Fuck
fine.
that, man. I want to be 3-0, man.
Hey, I mean, you know, it wouldn't look good. It wouldn't look good in the division, man.
I think people be talking
Y'all, I see what coach
Hey,
saying this early in the season and everything, but y'all ain't getting the part of how we lost. It ain't about the loss. I can take a loss. I can take a fucking loss. It's
Yeah,
how we lost.
we
We
didn't
did
do what
not
we
run
needed
the
to do.
ball, bro.
Yeah, we didn't do
run
what
the
we
ball.
needed to do.
When have you seen in Arthur Smith tenure here, he stopped the run the game just because they were stopping the run at first? He never
He
did
didn't.
that, bro.
Okay,
Big Will, Big
he
Will,
didn't even
man.
start the run game.
That's what I'm saying. Big Will, you gotta understand, man.
There
Coach
was
is
no
going
run game.
look.
There was no game. There was no run game to talk about because he didn't. He
Right.
didn't establish the run game. So once I
You
tell
know
him
why he
the
didn't
first
stop the
thing,
run
hold
game,
on,
coach? Because he came out passing 3 times straight.
and that was his
3 times
plan.
straight.
That was the
No,
plan.
That
that was a terrible plan. That was a terrible plan.
Hey, that's
Oh
why you
well.
Coach, hey, look. You gotta admit, man. Coach is gonna do stuff that is not gonna jive with us, man. That's just what happened, bro.
Exactly. That's the point, man. That's the point.
It's been plenty of sports we love. We didn't see coaches do something. You be sitting there like, what the hell are you doing? So I get it,
We're
man.
not
I
trading
get
for
the
no Justin
frustration.
Fields. We're not doing that. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
look.
We're not
Oh
doing that.
hell
talking about
no.
trading for
Wait. Are you
Hold
looking
on.
at the
Hold the
game?
fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
Oh my
Hell
God.
no. I'm not trading for somebody that's down 30 plus points after halftime. No,
They say
that's not
trade for
happening.
Justin
I'm not going to
Fields.
trade for somebody that can't look at left side of his fucking offensive line.
Oh
They
man, it's
actually,
funny to
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
that's
It's
funny.
it's it's funny. It's funny.
Justin
Trade for
Fields
Justin
is only
Fields
had
I'm
and
one
run
against
every
the
play.
going to trade for somebody that can't see out
But
Jake Brown.
wait. I like the end of this. Trade for Justin Fields and run every play. That defense would have murdered him too. You do realize that the
Bro,
O
this
line still got to do
nigga
their job.
Hello, guys. Can I
That's
can I
funny.
say something real quick? Can I say something real quick,
Go
guys?
ahead, Mike.
Um, I like to sing a little song for you guys.
me,
Just a little song.
me.
This is for the people that said that Matt Ryan needed to go and that we won't miss him. After today, this is why Matt Ryan is singing this song, and it goes a little something like this. It's too late to apologize. It's too late to apologize. That's it. That's all I
Oh
want to say.
man. Oh man.
This is why we say you gotta respect greatness when you get it, because you're gonna have gang like this where it's like, damn, we should have we should have really appreciated Matt Ryan. We really
Right.
should appreciate that man. We're never going to see this, and this is no dig at Ritter. There's no dig at Arthur Smith, but Matt Ryan is a fucking legend, and we seeing this. We haven't seen this in quite some time. It's been over 15 years, bro, that we
Yep.
seen quarterback play like this bad quarterback play. We haven't seen this in 15 years. This is the 15th year. We have not seen bad quarterback play like this. So this is why we say you just gotta, bro. It's a process. It's a process, and you just gotta enjoy and respect Matt Ryan's gangster. Okay, respect this man. It's going to be a lot of games like this year, so y'all got to get used to it, bro. Even if
Yeah.
Ritter is not the guy, if he's not the guy, the next guy coming in gonna struggle like this. So this is a
Right.
lesson, bro. This is a lesson. We've
Try to
been
tell 'em.
fortunate to have back-to-back quarterbacks like this. From Mike Vick. Mike Vick came in this bitch on fire, setting the league on fire. Right after just his first game coming in, he did good for a rookie. You know what I'm saying? He still, kind of struggled as far as passing, but he came in that bitch lighting it up. Same for Matt. You're never going to see these types of things again. So Again, it's too late to apologize. Too late. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta say.
nah. I mean, like I said, I'm not worried. We told y'all as part of the process. What was y'all? What was the going theme last season? Oh, he played in 4 games. We ain't seen enough. Wait, you got to give him a whole season. He's still a rookie. This
Let,
is
look,
still this still is his
look.
rookie
Let's
season.
say
Like,
this. Look. Let's say this. Look. Stop all this. Matt Ryan want to make this offensive line protection. Like, stop the bullshit,
That's
people.
bullshit.
Like, stop the
That's
bullshit. I'm saying
bullshit.
stop the bullshit is because you see Dallas getting their ass kicked by Arizona.
They just turned
Things happen in the NFL. My team just lost fucking 70-20, and we up here fucking panicking over one fucking game. We lost by
man,
14 fucking points, not fucking 50, motherfuckers.
right, right,
Man,
We done lost
right.
by fucking 50 points.
what
and
are we
favorite
Y'all
doing?
about to
Bills
throw
losing
the
by
whole
34.
season away.
I'm sorry,
Y'all
he
about to
losing
throw
by
the whole
41
season
now.
away. Go ahead, coach. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, he losing by 41 now. The one y'all really wanted, Justin Fields.
That's what I'm
By
saying.
41. He
So,
up here
so,
completing 4 passes.
so
I
this
think
is your
Casey and
team?
Miami trying to go get the most points this week.
Anybody who say I'm gonna tell you this. Anybody who solely point the finger at Caleb McGarry is a fucking liar, and they're fucking lying to themselves. Because you're not lying to nobody else after watching this old offensive line put up an absolute shit fest. Anybody who solely points the finger at, look, I don't give a damn if you like me or you dislike me. You a fucking liar if you want to solely point the finger at Caleb McGarry.
But the whole
Chris
offensive
Lindstrom,
line got their ass whooped. The
boy, they got
whole
their
Right,
ass
offensive
kicked
line.
from
right.
the very
What I'm
beginning.
saying.
Everybody got their ass kicked.
Right.
Bijan got his ass kicked. Tyler got his ass kicked. Kyle Pitts. Everybody got their ass kicked. It was
Drake
just a
London.
terrible dropping
Yeah, I
easy
mean,
passes. Like the only one that
Matt
looked,
Collins.
I'll say
Matt
this: the
Collins
only
dropped the
person that
pass.
looked decent, today was Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts
Pitts
didn't
was
really have a
dog.
terrible game. He didn't have a terrible game.
He's still
You
He
know,
was
he didn't look
hobbling a little bit. He
100%
was
healthy.
hobbling a little bit out there.
He looked a little gimpy, but this is what I told y'all. That's why I said he's not all the way healthy. Nobody wanted to listen to me when I said he wasn't always healthy.
Yeah,
He's still
his
coming back from the injury. So
yeah.
like I said, I apologize for my language, but
Yeah.
I always tell
Arthur
people all
Smith
the
got
time,
his
you
ass
just a
kicked.
liar.
Everything. Yep.
Everybody got their butt whipped. And you a
Yeah.
liar. Like I said, you a liar if you just sit up here and say Caleb McGill was the reason why we lost. You a liar. I can say that. I will say that to your face.
he actually
That
did
you
a
a
good job
liar
in
if you say it was all just Caleb McGarry.
he did a good
Everybody
Definitely
job
got their
in
wasn't
it.
butt
by
whipped.
himself today. It sure wasn't by himself today. That whole
Bruh,
offensive line, boy. I'm telling you,
I can
boy.
put it I can put it
It
to
was
you
a
like this.
buffet of sacks coming out that bitch.
Right. I put it to you like this. If it was Caleb McGarry's fault only, then we would have more points on the board.
Man, Bijan, we label y'all. A lot of people label him the best running back in the league, and then include myself. I labeled him. I made a video said
I ain't
Bijan is the best one, the best running back, and he ended up dropping 2 key passes. He didn't look good today. So this is why it's always about patience. I know we love our players, and I know we believe in our players, but it's gonna be growing pains, bro.
That's
it's
why
Man,
it's
Algier
it,
should have touched the ball more. That's exactly why he should
Even
have touched
it
the
Algier
ball
didn't
more.
look good.
he
He
didn't
didn't
look
look good.
Because
He dropped.
he wasn't on goddamn rhythm. He wasn't on rhythm. I ain't like the way
no,
Arthur
it
Smith
wasn't.
was using him. I ain't like the way Arthur Smith was using him.
Wow, what a fucking catch. Jesus Christ.
yeah, you seen that, Mike?
So what game?
Arizona,
Yeah,
Arizona
I'm looking at it
Cardinals,
right
Uh,
man.
now.
Hollywood.
Hollywood Brown.
Ooh,
I put
yeah.
him on the
He
bench.
caught yeah, he got nice.
I
They
don't know.
finna,
But yeah, but
The short dude might not be getting his job back because they fighting with dogs. This team fighting with dogs right now.
They
I don't
are,
know.
man. I mean, he making
ooh,
$50 million. I wouldn't give him his job back either. Shit.
I wouldn't give a fuck if I only make $50 million. Okay. Shit.
yeah, but it's like we gonna have games like this, man.
Go.
It's a process. It's a
No,
marathon. It
don't
ain't a
say
sprint.
one. Don't say we're gonna have a game like this. Say we're gonna have losses. Because I don't want to see this shit ever again. I don't want to see Arthur Smith. I don't want to see Arthur Smith calling this type of game ever a fucking again. This was some bullshit.
Just all around, we did nothing well at all. We did nothing.
I hate to be the bitter pill, bro, but there are gonna be bonehead moments in this season, bro. You're not gonna get away from that. It may not be on this level.
That's the NFL period. But
Yeah.
this type of play calling, that's bullshit. That is unacceptable. That's bullshit.
We're gonna stub our toe.
But at the same time too, this is the reason why we don't lead with the passing game. The passing game, we're not there yet. We're not there. We're not.
That play action shit wasn't there yet.
It's that play. It's not even the passing game.
You got no run game.
How did they not call offside on that?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We came out way too much play action, and they wasn't biting on it.
First play. What the hell you gonna play as you ain't even ran the ball yet?
Right. Yeah. Haven't established anything. I'm like this. You seen them come out. Look, from the kickoff, you seen them come out amped. So already you should have been meeting energy with energy. You should have been ready to hit them in the mouth.
I felt that. Like I said, I felt that game earlier. I said, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing, but just
what did I say? I said
be patient. Be patient.
They were amped.
Be patient.
Before the season even started, I had us losing this game.
Yes, me too. So that's why
I had them winning this game. And Detroit had 5 starters out. 5
there you
starters.
go. That's what
they only had
it
3 out. They only had 3.
They had 5, coach.
They had 5 players tonight. They weren't all starters.
And they lost 2 more offensive linemen in the game.
Hey man, preparedness. If you want to play, you're trying to get a job. Yeah, you're gonna play hard.
Yeah, they was prepared. And we wasn't. They was prepared and we wasn't.
Detroit was at home. That's their first game at home, guys. Yeah, I was gonna think about
That's
it.
their second game at home. They lost to the
first home
Seahawks
game
last week at the house.
What in Seattle? Okay.
Yeah, they was in Detroit.
Right.
They just lost to Seattle last week.
That's even worse for us then, because they had
what I'm saying. Them boys had a chip on their shoulder.
That's worse. I thought it was different. They wasn't in Seattle this week.
They came to play. They came to play. They knew the same thing we knew, but they came to play. They knew that they came off a loss. They knew that we came off 2 wins. They knew all this, but they was more prepared than us. That's what it was.
Hungry.
We were still asleep on the plane. That's what it was.
Now think about this also. You know, their biggest rival was with Green Bay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they thought Green Bay was going to lose.
Yep, Green Bay. Whoop that.
So they seen Green Bay starting. I like, okay, we got to win this game. And I understand you want to win the game. So, but when Green Bay lost, it's like, oh shit, we got to make sure we maintain this. What's going? So Green Bay started to come back on New Orleans. They got to win that game, man.
They came all the way back. Oh,
yeah, 17 zip in the fourth quarter, guys. Think about it, 17 zip in the fourth quarter. They came back and won that game, 18-17.
We are fine, people.
Yeah,
like I said, we didn't lose by 50 points.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not ready. Right. I'm not hitting the panic button. I'm just addressing the bullshit. I'm gonna let Arthur Smith. Yeah, there's some bullshit, Arthur Smith. Don't do it again. Don't you do that again. It's just like your mama talk to your ass. When your mama talk to you, you better not do that no more. Don't you ever do that.
Do not push the goddamn button. Please don't. It's not ready yet.
They can push it if they want to. That ain't gonna change shit.
They can push the ejectocito button.
They can push it if they want to.
Hey, you know what though? The only thing good that can come out of this is Tampa Bay lose too, and we still be in first place. That's the only thing good come out of this.
What they up?
Baker out against them anyway. Baker ain't playing. Baker, they already said Baker's out. Baker's not playing against them, so that possibility goes up.
Well,
Honey Child out of the game?
Yeah, he out.
What you call him?
Yeah, he's out.
Honey Child.
Landfill.
I mean, he always dancing and shit.
But you talk about Caleb McGarry. He actually did a good job on Aiden Hutchinson today. So
I mean, he did.
Those are all stunts. They went right up the middle of that one. So
And that's the thing that people need to understand when it comes down to these edges. They're no longer just allowing defensive ends to just do their thing. They're sending corners, they're sending linebackers, they're stunning. So they don't like it's easy to say, well, Caleb McGarry got beat. Well, yeah, they stunting. They putting for one, you look at how the Falcons are using Aiden Hutchinson, but Caden Ellis. They doing the exact same thing with him. They looping him. They sending him and True off the edges, and they putting Grady Jarrett and they putting Calais Campbell on the edge. And they do a lot of stunting, a lot of looping. That's the new norm for the NFL now. That's how they create those mismatches outside. So in essence, I know a lot of people's like, yeah, this is Caleb McGarry gave up that sack, but like when you got to worry about a corner, like a branch coming off, and then you got to worry about the power, the speed ratio, all that type of stuff, all in one. It's easier said than done to go from Carl Lewis to goddamn Debo. You going from Carl Lewis to Debo, play after play. Debo kick your ass, and then this fucking Carl Lewis motherfucker running 100 miles per hour past you. That's a lot to deal with just a tackle. But a lot of people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that type of stuff. This man had 14 tackles. A corner had 14.
He was everywhere.
And that's what I'm saying. They were sending him off the edge. And that's why I said, like, yeah, it's easier said than done. Caleb need to block better, but like that has a lot to do with how we are on offense. We got to learn how to protect them. So, and one thing that I've said that they're not doing with this offense is they're not moving Ritter around. He's just a sitting duck in the middle of the pocket. You got to move him around.
You know what, Mike? Ritter not making them adjustments either. That's what I said earlier.
No, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. That's not.
I've seen them make adjustments.
No, that's not.
That same cornerback.
No. Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because you getting 13 hurries, 8 tackles for losses, and then 7 sacks. That's not a Ritter. That's not a Ritter adjustment problem.
It's up to Ritter to recognize pressure, though, bro.
It's not. It's good. Not if motherfuckers are getting. Not if they got 7 sacks. Come on, bro. We got to be real. They giving up 7 sacks. You can sit up here and recognize fucking pressure, but if they gonna get there, they gonna get there. He can't run.
Two of them sacks was on Ritter himself because he slipped down.
Let me say this again, Will. Let me say this again. Let me give you these stats: 13 hurries, 8 tackles for losses, and 7 sacks. That is not a Ritter problem.
Offensive line.
I hear what you're saying, though, Mike. I hear what you're saying. If I'm sitting here and I can see it on TV, I know Ritter can see it in front of his face. I'm seeing it.
Man, what the fuck that mean? That don't mean that he. Yeah, he saw them shit. It's just like, yeah, I saw you pull out the gun, but what the fuck I'm gonna do? You pull out the gun, I don't have one.
You gonna adjust or you gonna take flight? He could have set up a.
Either you gonna run or you gonna get hit. You ain't got a choice if you ain't got a gun like he ain't got one.
But if that pocket collapses, where can you go?
Pressure, bro.
I said that.
Where he going? What do you want him to do? What you want Ritter to do?
Where you want him to go?
I just told you what I want him to do. Set up that hot route where the pressure coming from. What you mean?
Not you jump on the.
Will, what are you talking about? You said set up a hot route. He did. He got sacked. He ain't got time to throw it.
I ain't see him adjust no hot routes or nothing. I ain't see him do none of that, bro.
Of course he did, Will. That's every coach, every quarterback calls hot routes. Those are what they doing. Those are line checks. When you see a quarterback, especially in a hostile environment, you see him checking the line. They're going back to him. You see the running back going back to him. He called the play. Let me go through the process. The process, he gets the call in his helmet. He looks at the defense and then he checks. You see when he talking to Tyler Algier and he checks into it, that's what he's doing. He's checking the line.
Well, that motherfucker did a terrible job at what the fuck he was trying to do.
No, it's just, bro, it's not that. Offensive line just did not perform well.
They was terrible, bro. I hate to say they were terrible.
I hear
They
that,
were
and that goes back
horrible.
to the point what I
No,
said about
you
Arthur
hear it,
Smith.
but you're not trying to accept that.
He did put Ritter out on the road. You got to use the man legs, put him out on the road, change the level of the defense, make them run. He didn't do none of that. He didn't adjust very much in this
Bro,
game.
it
That's
ain't
what
no
I'm saying.
running when you got 8 motherfuckers coming at you, bro.
He's stuck.
It ain't nothing you can. We was just fucking. The offensive line was just terrible. It ain't much you can do
Yeah,
when somebody in their bag, bro. They in
I'm
their
not
bag.
going
When
against
Steph
that. I
Curry
already
doing this
said.
thing, it ain't shit you can do. He's Steph
I already
Curry.
said the
When
offensive
LeBron
line was
doing his
trash. I'm
LeBron
not going
thing, it
against
ain't.
that. I'm not going against that at all. I said the offensive line was trash. I said Arthur Smith and goddamn Desmond Ritter did bad. They did terrible at adjusting. They did terrible at
Bro, that's
adjusting, bro.
not true at all. That's not
Ain't no
true.
way
You
you
just
finna
got
tell
to
me they
give
ain't
it to
still lost
them.
that game.
Bro, Detroit is just that damn good defensively.
Detroit
We
had look.
gotta stop, bro.
Detroit had
Every
one
time,
sack.
every time we get our ass
Detroit.
kicked, we just gotta give it up to the team. We got our
Let me
fucking
hit you
ass
with these
kicked.
stats. Let me hit you with these stats. Detroit had one sack the first 2 games before they met us. They had one sack through 2 games before they met us, and they had
Bro,
7
they got
defense.
pressure, they got hits. What you talking about?
All right.
Sacks ain't all. Sacks is not the end all be
That's
all.
just the glorified stat.
Sacks is a part of the end result. Pressure, getting after the quarterback, hitting them, hurrying them, making them change his arm levels. That all that is a part of football. The sacks is just the end result. And like the end of the day, Detroit just whooped our fucking ass. We just call it what it is, bro. We got our ass kicked.
And that go back to Arthur Smith didn't have the team prepared.
The
That's
team,
facts. They did not have the
the
team
team
prepared.
in its entirety, we just got our ass kicked in every phase of the football game. They were just a better fucking team.
Detroit is not a better team than us, bro. Come on now. We're not
He's
gonna say
not.
that, Mike.
No,
No,
no.
they
You
they
can say
Will,
whooped
that.
our
not
ass today,
Will.
so they the better
He's not.
team.
Yeah,
That
he's not
goes to we
saying
wasn't
that they're a
prepared.
better
That
team.
goes to we
They were a
wasn't
better
prepared.
team today. That's
We
what he's
gotta
saying.
Because we wasn't prepared. Yeah, that y'all going past all that. Y'all ain't
Nah,
understanding what I'm
man.
saying.
no,
Nah,
we got
We
our ass
wasn't
kicked.
prepared.
Look,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't agree with that. We got our
yeah,
ass
I
kicked.
don't
We
either.
just got our ass kicked. That's the end of that. Like that's really
Any
just it.
Sunday, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
All right, maybe it's just me. I'm gonna let y'all have that. Maybe it's me. It's me. I'm
I,
gonna bite the bullet. It's me. I'm gonna let y'all
bro,
have that. But I'm just saying.
sometimes you just don't have it that day, bro. You just don't have it that day. We just didn't have it this day. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Saying somebody just look. How many times we don't seen David Goliath story? Shit, we don't seen that shit a billion times. Buster fucking Douglas knocked the shit out of Mike Tyson. Shit happened.
Don't Jacksonville supposed to be one of those teams?
Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? I would have never thought that Miami would put 70 points up on Denver with that defense. I would have never thought that. Sometimes you just don't have it that day. It ain't nothing wrong with just not getting your ass kicked one day. It's really that
But
simple.
with that score, Broncos having a bad week. Having a bad,
Bro,
they
I'm
having a
finding
bad week.
everybody. I'm finding that whole defensive staff. Ain't no way in hell how the hell you give up 300 passing, the damn near 400 yards rushing. Come on, bro. I'm not worried about our team. If we ain't giving up 70 points, bro, I'm not worried about our Falcons.
I understand, bro. Everything must go.
Sean
You
Payton
give
go
up
head back to the
70
book.
points,
Sean Payton like, yeah, I should have stayed in broadcasting. This is a
bro, like for real.
Somebody just knocked your boy down. He out the game for a minute.
And goddamn, and the Chiefs they blowing out fucking Chicago, bro. We good. They getting beat 41-0, bro. The Falcons are fine. It's gonna be growing pains. And like I said, I totally understand that your frustration. I don't like to see that bullshit that we saw here today.
Bro,
I
not at
totally
all.
get it. Somebody got to pay
Not
for
at
it.
all.
I agree. Somebody got to pay for it. But at the end of the day, Sometimes you just got to get a better team. They were the better team today. I still think we better than them, but today they kicked our ass.
Right.
Now, too. Think about it too. Like we said, look at the next game that they're gonna have to play. And see if they're gonna have the same fight. Though we took a little bit out of them. We didn't take much, but we took a little bit. So, but man, I mean, the thing is though, in the grand scheme of things, it's a lesson they need to learn because it's better to learn it now than to get down the road in the later games and have to learn this type of thing. Like I said, it sucks that it happened, but it look, it's better now than later on. Trust me.
Look. I'd rather have this arrogant moment now than to have this shit in the fucking Super Bowl like we did.
Hey man, you better
Please, we don't
if
need
we
that.
would have did that shit in the playoffs and decide we start winning games, running the ball, and then all of a sudden we want to start throwing the damn ball. Yeah, Arthur gonna feel my wrath, bro.
Right.
They would have run there. They gonna run him out of Atlanta.
Bro, he gonna get ran out for real. We can't be having this shit again.
Yeah. Nah. No.
And let me ask you guys this. This is something that we even had a conversation about. Because I said, bro, all quarterback play in the NFL is just bad right now, bro. Ain't nobody stepping up except for Patrick Mahomes. Bro, quarterback play has been awful this year.
Whoa, that's a penalty. You got to throw that flag on that, bro.
Yeah, you talking about Deion Jones, Will? I mean,
Yeah, that's a penalty. That should be a penalty.
Yeah, they called it. They pushed it down.
That was lightning. Yeah,
and two, we got to understand too. We can, and I'm gonna stress this. I can't stress this. No, we cannot help them refs. Please, we cannot help them refs.
Man, that game was a lot closer than it
was.
It seemed. But them refs was just on one today, bro. I don't know why it's always us. Every time it's always us. It's always the Falcons. We get home.
Because of that logo.
Deion Jones got violent. He got a 15-yard penalty though.
God damn it, Arizona. Would y'all just go and win the damn game? I just want to laugh at damn Dallas. Shit.
But yeah, man. But yeah, man, we done been on here about an hour, man. We gonna go ahead and start to wind it down and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mike,
so we can
you about to see it. Just wait. Arizona. Just wait.
Oh hell.
Don't tell me they throw an interception or fumble.
No. It's good.
Wow, you fucking
I ain't seen it yet.
Wide open.
Wow.
Man, Josh Dobbs look good in that team on. I don't know about Tyler Kamara's coming back.
That boy good.
He's a Georgia kid too, ain't he?
What is Dan Quinn doing?
From Georgia too.
What the hell kind of coverage is that?
He is Dan Quinning. That's what he's doing.
No, this is what it is. They usually can take away one side of the field and they got to play the whole field to field.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't even know what kind of that wasn't even a coverage. What the fuck was that? It wasn't even the man. What the
somebody said the Bears got 3. Boy, it don't even matter. It don't even matter.
Again, it's getting back to real football. All this pretty crap and all this RPO, like I wouldn't even necessarily say RPO. It's just everybody want to throw the ball now. And that's what's ruining the game. That's why you see defensive players and like so many guys wide open because all they want to do is just damn throw it.
Look at that fat afro man.
Yeah, so look, you guys got anything y'all want to say before we close this out, man, as we can get to finishing and the rest of this football Sunday?
I just want them to show that they're gonna I just want Falcons to play Falcon
Oh
football.
my
We
God.
didn't play Falcon football today.
Man.
We didn't play no Falcon football today. We came out trying to. Look. I'm gonna be real. We bought all this Bijan Robinson hype, and we tried to pretty the game up because we got one of the best playmakers in the NFL.
And that's why.
And I'm not gonna deny that Bijan is that dude, but we bought into that hype and we came out trying to throw the ball way too much, be cute with underneath plays and all that type of stuff. We got way too cute and Detroit just spanked us.
Touchdown.
Yep, touchdown, baby.
Game.
That ball game right there.
Good God Almighty. Stephen A. Smith was I look, good God Almighty. Dallas just find a way to just come back down to earth.
Is Dallas gonna fire that coach too?
Yeah, they need to fire every damn thing, not just the coach.
No.
What was the score?
It ain't over yet. Still got
It ain't over yet.
I think.
It's 28-16.
They got Joshua Dobbs out here looking like Jesus. Good God.
His eyes are big like Jesus. He got that big old eye. He scared me at nighttime. I see him.
They said Seahawks scored too. So what's who got the score on the Seahawks and Panthers?
Seahawks game.
29-20.
Yeah, 29-20.
Yeah.
Who wait? Seahawks.
Yeah,
Seahawks. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll say this about Ritter. I know a lot of people just like, all right, but I'll just say this about Ritter, man. I just don't see. I think the biggest issue with just the NFL and just, I think it's just expectations, man. We just have unrealistic expectations of what quarterback should be, and this is just not even just Ritter. It's like we're seeing that with Bryce Young. They put Bryce Young out there way too early. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. We're not talking about no Justin Fields, y'all. Okay?
Who talking about Justin like that?
He gonna get traded back to this Ohio State.
Ohio State don't want his ass either. Shit.
They need a quarterback.
Well, it's so many quarterbacks. They just like everybody buying into this hype. It's just all about hype, and they're not allowing quarterbacks to be real quarterbacks. But Justin Fields, look, I tried to tell y'all plenty of times, this motherfucker do not know how to read the NFL defense. Not even the NFL defense. He don't know how to read a college defense.
Right.
I don't even know what his damn. I have no idea what the hell his numbers are, but I can tell you. It ain't. No. Go ahead, coach. Go ahead. I want to know because I was just about to look it up. What is it?
Hold on, I got it right here. I just typed it ahead. This year, Justin Fields.
she said he about to enter the portal.
This year's stats. Where he at? I got him right here. So far, he has this season stats: 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 427 yards passing.
What up, Jew?
His quarterback rating is 22.5.
What? Ooh, what?
Whoa. That's ugly.
Whoa! Wow.
However,
well,
this is just two. This is a 2-game stack. He ain't got no passing yards this day. But anyway,
hold on, he ain't got no passing. What?
He got some yards. It ain't a lot.
What is it?
That's his 2-game stat. But I'm gonna give you what his stats is for the. What's gonna got it right here too. Give me a second. Gotta go to. What's the name of the team again? Chicago. I don't know what they play for.
Damn, coach, you don't forgot about the team.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's on the team. He ain't memorable. So box score for him today.
Wow.
42 yards. 6 for 16. He got 40. He got more yards rushing than he got passing. So,
isn't that interesting?
Isn't she lovely?
So,
Isn't she wonderful?
So hey, look. You see that?
What
You
you
see
doing, Mike?
you see that right there? So Ritter ain't that bad. Him
Mm.
just need a little bit more polishing. That's all.
This man got
Bruh,
5 wins. Got 5 wins in 28 games, y'all.
Jesus, and that's who y'all want? Is that who y'all want for y'all quarterback?
That's what they want.
Here's today's math problem. Divide 5 into 28.
Andy Dalton running on them. I look at Andy Dalton running on Seattle.
this motherfucker really 6 or 16 or 42 yards.
42 yards.
Ain't got the nerve to say the coaches is the fault, and then lie to the media, say y'all misconstruing out my
3
words.
sacks. I forgot about the
We
3
heard
sacks.
what the fuck you said. Everybody did.
That
Can't lie about it.
that was my Ohio State twin.
Lord.
So wait. So what you trying to say? He was the
No, that's
quarterback had a
Fustin Gills. All right, that was Fustin Gills. All right.
Fustin Gilles. So Mike,
Yeah,
you trying to
that's
say he's a
Fustin
quarter?
Gills.
Wait. So Mike, you trying to say he's a quarterback from a burner account? Is that what you trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Yep, Fustin Gills. Yep.
I see what you did there, Juan.
This man can't even beat Arizona. What in the hell?
Yeah, bruh.
They can have Zach Prescott too. But he ain't did shit this year either.
Not a dang on thing.
His defense won on his game.
Two scores just to beat it.
Right. Well,
Hold
look,
on.
y'all. Hey, look, we're gonna get out of here, man. Let y'all have y'all evening back. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Like I said, it's a summer Sunday, but look, we're gonna get back at it. We's gonna be all right.
We gonna be all right.
Till next time, man.
Bye.
Well, bye.
Peace. Later.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.